way down below. Okay, Meaner Beaner, I need you to move. Go on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Do you need to go out, Money? Mean Bean. Mean Bean, do you need to go outside? I love my cat so much. I just love her so much. I love you too, Orly. I do. I'm sorry. You ready? Coming. Go ahead. Go on. Just do one more. Just do one more. It's not that big of a deal. Just do one more. You'll be happier in the long run. You woke up and what happened? Oh yeah? And then what? That's better. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You can't get upset with me for that. Kind of stuff's out of my control. I don't even know what you're... It's my fault, apparently, that it's raining. What are you doing up there? You did not have to go to that extreme. You could have just asked nicely, and I would have just come and opened the door for you. That was a little bit excessive. You'd ask me, but... You make a better door than a window. string just doesn't do it for you anymore after all those giant mice you catch. Can I have my spot, please? Can I have my spot? Can I have my spot? Just kiss her until she gets annoyed. Bigo is not better than YouTube. It is a live streaming program, but it's not like better, you know, or worse, or what. I mean, it's not in replace of. I would never have Bigo in lieu of YouTube. But it's basically like, dude, it's basically like the ghetto version of any live streaming app. It's like the ghetto version of there's a lot of hoodlums on there. There's a lot of people who are about sex and drugs, and it's a lot of like manipulative people who want to take advantage of other people. There's a lot of predatory behavior on that app, and the application itself doesn't really protect its content creators. So yeah, I mean, there's like all kinds of things. She's playing with the string now. She's got a cute butt, thank God. At least she's got the cutest cat butthole on the planet. So if you have to stare at a cat butthole, at least it's not all crusty and gross. Bro, you gotta quit that shit. I know that you're, listen. I know that you're upset right now that it's raining outside, but that's not my fault. Both of you guys cannot blame that on me. Just because it's raining, look, I'm serious. Just because it's raining outside does not mean that you can start attacking my home, okay? How's a little ball, a jingle ball for you? No, it's not for Orly. That's Money's. Don't touch it, dog. like that. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. How does this keep fucking happening? The evil eye must be in here. I can sense it. I can feel her evil, negative eyeball energy attempting to... It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever saw Twilight, but when Bella has her shield up and she can sense where people are coming from to try to penetrate that psychic shield or whatever. It's like that. I just like felt it. And then I felt my hands trying to not work properly. And I realized that someone is out there watching me right now, thinking negative thoughts, putting the evil eye on me. And then I was like, it ain't gonna work, bitch. Life is too good. And my mentality is back. I'm back. Like, I'm almost fully back to who I really, truly am. Before, like, all this bullshit started happening. Like, I'm on fire. When it comes to how successful I'm going to be at whatever I try, because that's just how it works. I'm a manifesting master, and I always get exactly what I want whenever I'm in this mind space. So I just have to get serious and start thinking about, because at this point, like, I really just don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. So I really don't know. Like, I have not been able to lock down on a specific visualization that I have like, like that's what I want. You know, I'm just happy if it's calm and peaceful and there's not like conflict and shit. So like, unfortunately, people like me who are genuinely content, it's difficult for us to get out of our current incarnation of life, because as long as things are good, I'm very happy and content. Manifestation happens when you get to a point where, you know, you're grateful for what you have and everything, but you're fed up and you're ready for something different and you're locked in on that something different. I'm not locked in on something different. I'm just like, oh, I'm okay. So you'll find people that are like the happiest people on the planet who are dirt poor and, you know, don't have and aren't able to get out of it. That's because they're content right where they are, truly. As long as everything is fine, everything is fine. So I made this button last night too, guys. This was my first go round at a different type. This one, oops, I unthreaded my needle again. This one is called a Yorkshire button. This is a Yorkshire button. You can't really see it, obviously. And then this is this is called a shirt lace button. He's here, the Phantom of the Opera. Way down below. I'm almost done with this round. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, you look happy to meet me. Small and white, clean and bright. Every morning you greet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow. Bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. I know, right? obsessed with me. Girl, I wanna know. My little baby reindeer prancing in the snow, creeping in all my windows. It's a bit psycho. You keep on playing games with me. You're gonna get a show. Oh, I'm excited about this next step. It is a little bit strong. I think I accidentally put too much in there. Sorry. Yay! So this is what it looked like when I started. I don't have any more of these rings, but it was just a ring. A ring. But this one is obviously bigger around. It's one of those like tortoise shell colored plastic rings. I don't think I have any more of them. That was the only one I had. But check this out. I'm going to make all kinds of cool buttons. I've got these things. Look at these. They're astrological signs. And it's made out of it's clay. But there's Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. I don't have any Pisces or anything, but it also comes with all these because this was like a necklace or whatever. So it has all these really cool textured clay beads. And I was thinking that these would be so cool inside of this, you know, or even like winding stuff around it would be neat too. But I really like the look of them, so I don't know if I want to go doing that, but I could, oh my gosh. Oh, I can't do it. I wonder if, no, it would break. I wonder if there's a way I could wrap this thing and give it a frame. So listen, I got to tell you how crazy this is, right? So when I first moved here, Adam was working at the house that I'm working on now. He's had this job the whole time. And when I first got here, they were still emptying the house. Like, it was still full of stuff, and they were having to, like, put everything in boxes, take stuff to the Goodwill, take stuff, you know, put stuff up on the marketplace, give the money to the owners, you know, like stuff like that. We were emptying, well, it wasn't so much me, but the point was emptying the house out, getting all the stuff out, getting it ready for renovations, taking all her collectible plates and stuff to her grandchildren, you know, stuff like that. And there was a lot of stuff there that was just unclaimed, and we were going to have to take to Goodwill. So the owner was like, well, if there's anything that you need, you can take it. And I always felt very uncomfortable about it in general, because I wouldn't want some stranger coming and picking through my stuff if I passed away, even if my kids said it was okay, you know, even if it made me very uncomfortable. So I wasn't going through the house and being like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it was kind of offending to me when other people would do that, like his ex-girlfriend, you know, and nothing against her, you know, she was excited about stuff, you know, but it just makes me very uncomfortable to pilfer through someone's stuff. But there were a couple of things that I did take, but I was very conscientious about it. I was not about to take just a bunch of crap and then fill my house up with a bunch of crap that I wouldn't know what to do with, or don't have room for. I was in the tent at the time, and I wasn't going to do that. So the only thing I ended up taking, really, was this little shelf thing. And the reason that I took it is because my grandmother had the exact same one. The exact same one. And so that's what I got, this little shelf. And it had a couple of odds and bobs in it, like I just showed you. Now, oops, retouch on, retouch off, thank you. So anyway, I'm watching one of my favorite content creators on YouTube last week, and all of a sudden she said a word that I have not really heard before in relation to crafting. It's called passementry, and all right. So anyway, I was watching one of my favorite content creators last week, and she mentioned this word passementry, and I was like, passementry? What the fuck is that? So then I looked that up, and it is a type of button making. I'm gonna get there eventually. I have to practice. But from passementry buttons, then I started looking into like other types of embroidered buttons. So there's Yorkshire buttons, there's Dorset buttons, there's shirt lace buttons, there's the passementry buttons. So anyway, I'm starting to get like the, ooh, this is neat bug in me, right? And I'm starting to realize that I want to do it. I think I could do it. I know I could do it, and I know I could be good at it. So I want to try it. And so I started to fuel my fire a little bit. And then I remembered, or I started to watch, you know, how-tos on how it's made. And I saw these circles that the lady was making. And I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Everything that's in these drawers, everything that is in those little drawers, everything in those little drawers is for passementry button making and Dorset and Yorkshire button making. Like, everything I needed is right there, literally. And it's all it's good for. They're just like rings. They're rings, and then there's like odds and bobs, but they're 100% things that I need in order to do this. I couldn't believe it. I think you said that before, Papa Kilo, that you're from Yorkshire. I've always associated you with Yorkshire in my mind, so yeah, I know it's Yorkshire. But I'm an American, so, you know. In Florida, we don't call it Florida, we call it Florida. Florida. All right, I need to look at what I need to do next. I didn't do all that. I just opened the screen. Thank you, though, I guess. Oh, my house smells so good. Doesn't smell like dog. I got clean fucking... Dude, I slept so good last night because I slept on clean sheets with clean pillowcases in a clean bed and clean clothes. All I could smell is like laundry, and it's so good. Not having clean stuff really affects me mentally. But, you know, there's nothing I could do about it until I could do something about it, so I have to get over myself and just try not to be too depressed. All right, let me turn this volume up.
Just line up this second one. It's always a little difficult lining them up initially. To the back. So by doing a little pull there, you'll take that wedge across back again. You can't turn it afterwards the way that you can with the door open. So there's 3 stitches in between. Pop on, as I'm just going here. But there are many variations. So I'm going to show you one. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just fasten that at the back along the edge by going underneath some of those bands. Now I could knot it and just finish it off here and trim that first. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another variation, and this is something that you see in a lot of historical ones. What you need to do is bring your needle up through one of those gaps again. And this time you're going to go down around that second overlap. Okay? And that you can pull that circle just a little bit. And the reason that you see this on many earlier examples, the white on white examples, is because this helps to keep the threads in place when the buttons are lining. And then carry on putting these little stitches
Ugh, need those scissors. All right.
and there's the needle up through one of those gaps again. And this time we're going to go down around that second over. Okay, and that you can pull that circle just a little bit. And the reason that you see this
What color do I want to use?
on many early examples, the white on white example, is because this helps keep the threads in place when the buttons are needed. So you're going to go ahead and carry on doing this little stitches.
I'm a light. That won't work. Why are you getting so tangled up, bruh? Come on. I'm using my pink cup to hold you, so.
the way you're looking.
Once there was this kid here, putting something, something, and the something, and the and where they calling her. Birthmarks all over her body. Couldn't quite explain it, and always just humor. It's just a little crush. Every time we touch. It's just a little crush. Can't see shit. And the color is a lot lighter green, like it's not as pale as the other one. Not perfect, but it sure did give me an idea of how to do it. Don't do it. Could make a little thing and have it hang like that. So then it's not hanging off. Or yeah. Here. Oh, you need to get your food. Sorry. There you go. Morning. Isn't it really interesting how Hollywood is burning to the ground right now? How, like, the place that's on fire or whatever is right by, like, where the Playboy Mansion is and the Getty Museum. It's pretty interesting how that's the area, considering what's about to be blown wide open. It's really interesting how all that evidence just got burnt up. What a coincidence. It's not just tunnels, you know? It's not just that. Think about the houses with the fucking treasure troves of videotapes and DVDs in their safes and stuff like that, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky and one of the firefighters will stumble upon a safe that has been busted open from the heat, but it didn't like affect the stuff inside because maybe the door didn't open all the way and it's like a fireproof safe or something. And this fireman stumbles upon some interesting, like, oh, DVDs, what's that? Pictures of children, what the fuck? Oh my God, let me actually blow this wide open. And then, you know, God has a way of circumnavigating the evil doers. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll get lucky and something will turn up. But yeah, it's pretty messed up. Because, I mean, like, we've been saying this for a while, that Gavin Newsom is incompetent. And it just is like, they did this all on purpose. This whole DEI thing was on purpose to make Americans pissed off like this. Like, this was all by design. They want people to be like, women are incompetent, black people are incompetent, blah, 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 blah. This is what they want. You know, they want us divided and fighting on each other, you know, and they also want to be like, okay, fine. Fine. You want equal rights? We'll show you what it's like when you have equal rights. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I feel I want to do the other kind. I need a piece of cardboard. I need a compass. So I can make these lines even. Something smells mildewy. I'm just gonna eyeball even. Oh, you are good at this shit. I wish I had some way to measure this, like, and see how accurate my eyeball is. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do I need? 12? Damn, girl. You're good at this. I cannot believe I fucking eyeballed that. So I eyeballed center, and then I had to eyeball the T, and then figure out the right stuff. I need 12 spokes. All right. Sorry about that. My boss called and I had to talk to him about work. So that took a minute longer than I thought it would. And he's so handsome.
Always watch to check your thing. If you've got one that's and then thread up your needle. So what we're going to do now is start stitching. Okay, so we're at number 6. What we're going to do is we're going to go up over this Greek threads in the middle and behind the 2.
Okay. I wasn't saying anything, but you know I'm notorious for that. Kim, look! Wow, good job, camera. So that's what I got so far. I made that one. And now I'm making a different kind of button. I want to, dude, and the like, the colors are limitless. Like, you could do them like all in different shades of red or different shades of blue, or you could do like, I used these colors because this was a practice one, and you know, I was just like, man, whatever. So I'm just like, can't believe at how cool. So, and also they would make really cool fucking earrings. But what I've realized that I saw your question, like, what do I want to do with them? Honestly, I don't have any intentions for them. What I'm doing with them is I'm using them as a form of meditation and prayer. So it's pretty much just that. And like, if anybody wants one, you know, you can get one, I guess, or I can make one and you can order one or whatever, you know, whatever. But I'm showing you how to do it, so you could do it with me instead of me buying one. It's like how the rosary beads, that's what this is like for me right now. Because my body is moving, and I am operating like in a high spiritual way right now, I have to craft as well. If I don't craft, well, I'm just back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm back to myself again. It's been like a really long year, and I haven't seen I haven't been this version of myself in a really long time. And you know that I am doing good mentally when you see me crafting. That is when you know that everything in my life is good. I mean, not everything, but you know, because there's still a lot of bullshit. Like, I'm still, you know, dealing with a lot of stuff like that I don't even talk about on the internet. A lot of really chaotic shit that I just don't even, the internet doesn't, I don't talk about it on the internet. My girls know, you know, but the internet doesn't. Because it is nobody's, you know, it's nobody's business. But, yeah, things are things. There are a lot of really exciting things on the horizon. And it's crazy how God does this kind of stuff. And how quickly it happens. And how suddenly it happens. How opportunities just explode in your face. You know, you just have to get an idea, and then you just have to start doing it. Like, I got the idea in my head to clean houses, and the next thing I knew, I was cleaning houses. And I believe in all of you. I know you can do it too. If I can do it, anyone can fucking do it, you guys. Everyone knows I'm an nincompoop. I mean, just go through the Reddit, see for yourself. You'll find every single one of my flaws there. Or perceived flaws. Down to the way I chew my food. I really do pray for those people in that Reddit. Not that they'll stop doing what they're doing, but I pray for them that they have the awakening that thing that makes you realize, like, the way you've been living your life isn't really in alignment with the greater good of the world and yourself. And I think 2025, it's going to be big. A lot of that Reddit is going to collapse, I think, this year, and not because of anything that, you know, I'm doing, but because I think that a lot of people who are there are going to go through their own little, like, moment. And when they do, they're going to have so much stuff to do, and they're going to be so busy focusing on, like, what's important in their life, making their life better and being their best selves, that they're just not going to, they're going to be like us. They're going to have no time for that shit, you know? So I'm excited for them. And I definitely pray for them every day. I pray for even that woman. For her, it's different. I pray for different things for her. But also that she's able to heal whatever it is inside of her that makes her so evil and toxic towards other women. Because I'm not the first one she's done this to, and I probably won't be the last one. But she's gotten away with it, you know, because everyone's... What I did the first time she came at me like this, I hid. I was afraid of getting canceled on the internet, and so I hid because I was so overwhelmed by the lies, and, like, it was just so many lies that I couldn't even, like, it was like putting me in a total state of, like, frantic energy. And that's why, because I've already been through that, that's why it didn't happen like that this time when they started at me, and they've even the whole time. She won't put me in that frantic energy because I'm not afraid of getting canceled on the internet anymore. It's so silly. So, but I do pray for her success. I pray that she finds the right career path to make her all the money she desires and all the emotional satisfaction that she deserves to have from her chosen field of employment, but something that would better utilize her skill set, you know? Because, you know, if she just used, like, literally a half, a quarter, a third of the energy that she puts into trying to destroy my life, dude, I'm not even kidding. This woman would be unstoppable. She's super fucking, she's very smart, you know? She's very smart, and I don't know how she does it, honestly. I don't know how she keeps up with all the fake accounts and all the stuff. Like, I really do give her credit, you know, where credit is due. She's really good at being a stalker. So, you know, she's got but, like, it's just crazy because it just goes to show, like, where if you've got the determination to do something, there's, like, really nothing you can't do, you know? So I just really feel like it's such a waste, because, like, I'm just like a nobody, like a boring person, nobody. She must see something in me that I don't see. You know what I mean? She must see something way greater in me than I even see, because I don't understand what makes me so important, right? But seriously though, if she was to do this, like, if she was to use her powers for good instead of evil, like, she could be a super well-known, renowned in her chosen field, you know? And it just seems so fucking like such a wasted talent. And that's really sad. Again, like I've told you guys, I accidentally humanized her about 6 months ago in my eyes, and ever since then, I've literally looked at her as a pitiful, like, stray dog or something, you know? She's desperate for attention. She doesn't get it on her own accord. She's tried for years to become, you know, internet famous or whatever, and she's not really gained much traction until she started making all of her stuff about me. And so, you know, I get it, I guess, but, you know, is it really worth it? Really? I would think that it would be like a stepping stone, you know, practice talent and then, you know, go on and use those powers for something else. Christ, she should go get a job in Hollywood. She'd do so well. She just like really fits in with those types. But, you know, I guess when you smoked cigarettes your whole life, you know, and you've been in the California sun, you know, I guess Hollywood is probably not going to come calling. But that does, the California thing does explain a lot of the hateful persona from her too, because in California, it's like Miami, Florida. If I was to go and walk around Miami, Florida, as far as everyone was concerned, I would be butt fucking ugly. Like, I don't have fake lips. I don't have makeup tattooed on. I don't have like surgeries to remove any of my wrinklies stuffs, you know, and fillers. So like, I am a natural beauty, and I'm an older woman who doesn't care that I'm aging, you know. So I'm not gonna do those kinds of things to my body, but that's because I'm a salt of the earth kind of a person. But if I was in Miami, I would have low self-esteem, I'm sure. If I was surrounded by people all the time that, you know, were all, if my whole environment was people that valued those types of things like California values, I can imagine that I too would be pretty miserable, and I would obsess over someone living an Oregon life, the life that I dreamed for myself. I don't know. But I really do wish you the best, girl. I do. I really hope that you find whatever it is you're seeking, and that you can, you know, that you find yourself full of joy and peace. It's all everybody deserves. But, you know, much like her attempting to destroy my life, my prayers are probably for nothing. Wasted effort. But that's okay. So this is what I got so far. So when I'm done, I'm gonna pull it off of this and I'm gonna cinch it, and it's gonna go like this. Oh, Kim. I just learned how to make this on the internet like 2 days ago. And then I made this one, Miss Lee D, that I also learned how to make them on the internet. The colors aren't very nice, so it really doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty freaking cool. It was just a plastic hoop, and I did all the string stuff. This is the first thing I've ever made, like, in this style. Or, well, no, technically, this is the first one I made. So I made one of these last night. So this was a practice one that I didn't do right. You know, I learned what not to do on this one. Yeah, yeah, God is good. Yeah, yeah, God is great. Yeah, 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 yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slug like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. Except for the Pope maybe in Rome, trying to make his way home. Nobody's calling on the phone. Nikki, go ahead and take photographs of any comments where they talk about you. And also screenshot or copy the link as well and put the photographs and the link in like a notepad document or whatever on your phone. And then if you could send that to me, or I could even give you the Google Drive that we have going for all of the evidence that we've been collecting. But anyway, so I'm gonna need that evidence. So, you know, it's just it might not, you know, nobody's gonna get fucking sued for talking about you on the internet. You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen. I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. So the person who commented that your name and stuff, it doesn't matter who they are or anything like that. But it is good to show more proof that everyone who is nice to me, all my supporters, all my friends, all my family, all my neighbors, literally everyone is being contacted and told literal lies about me. So, and it's causing me to lose out on money. Like I'm losing jobs at this point. You know what I mean? Because she's going and messaging people manically about, you know, the about me. So, that's actually a pretty big one. So so now it's gone, like I've lost money on the internet, but that's not provable. But if, you know, like now it's like my physical income in my job, my business. So now this is a little bit of a different ball game. It's not just like I'm a public figure and someone is like talking about me on the internet. It's slander and it's done with actual malice. Actual malice means not that she was like mean about it. It means that it was done with knowledge that it was a lie. And based on the evidence that we've been collecting over the last year, it's very, very clear that it's being done with malice. So it's just interesting little anecdotal pieces of information that would be good if and ever, you know, the police need it. But just a slob like one of us. Shoot, you guys, you may blink, and the next thing you know, I'm living in like a big old house with a nice fenced-in yard. Or like, maybe I'll get myself a van and I will start traveling again. I don't know if I will travel. I think I kind of like being in one spot or in one general area. But if I do van or RV life or something, I'll probably stay a home bum. Probably live around here or wherever I pick. I'm so excited about winning the lottery. Cannot wait to get that money. When I win the lottery, I am totally going to start, I'm going to open up a laundromat that has pay showers. I wonder if she's seen that Baby Reindeer movie and like if she like, I don't care if anyone saw her acknowledge it or anyone knows, but even in her little head, if she was just like, oh, I do that. Probably she can't watch it. She get cringed out. Aw. Nikki. Just Google it. Go to Wikipedia and read about it. Dude, that woman is 100% my baby reindeer. Without a doubt. Like, the stuff in there that she does is so similar. It's wild. I learned things that I didn't even know that my stalker person lady was doing from watching that movie. I was like, oh, that's what she's doing. Oh, okay. Because, like, I don't do that kind of crap. Like, I don't even really internet stalk people anymore. Like, when I was younger, I used to, you know, in like the early 2000s and the mid 2000s, I would, like, you know, snoop about people on the internet, or like, I guess in the early days of Facebook and stuff too, I'd snoop about people. But like, I don't really do it anymore. Like, it's just, you know what I realized? So this is like a fucking like total headcanon. But what I realized is, and this goes with the same reason why I will not date people on the internet. I don't want to have an idea about you before I meet you in person. I just don't. I prefer to just meet someone and base my decisions on them on the things that I have witnessed and experienced personally. When I go and I meet someone or I snoop on someone on the internet, I get ideas about them in my head, and then I have expectations on their behaviors based on how I've seen them with other people, or how I see them act or talk or whatever on the internet. So I have a cookie cutter mold that I am putting around this person, and I'm expecting them to fill that mold, you know? And so what ends up happening, however, really and truly, is that my gut instinct, my intuition is thrown off when I snoop on someone on the internet. I can't tell if it's my being judgmental, or if it's my gut, or is it me just being worried, or is that my gut? You know what I mean? So I prefer to have no idea about someone before I meet them. Like, you know, I want to meet you naturally, the way that God intended us to meet, because that way I can get the signal. I can get my gut feeling about someone, and then I will know. And I trust it. I'm never wrong. It's never fucking wrong. Literally, I'm 100 for 100. It is never wrong. So, I prefer that. However, has been wrong when I meet someone on the internet first. That's the only time that I have ever had a miscommunication with my intuition. Because I know that if my gut is flaring up about something, it's because of what's happening in front of my face, or something that they thought, or a micro expression they made that I picked up on. Because I am extremely sensitive to people's facial expressions and micro emotions on their face. Those micro facial expressions or whatever. I am very sensitive to those bad boys. Oops. Slow down. Wah, 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 wah. I'm gonna do my stuff. Bing, bang, bong, bong, bing, bong, bam. I'm on some shit that you wouldn't understand. How does he keep doing it? I don't know. He makes the perfect songs for fucking social media pages with, like, funny animals. There's a hilarious video with that song, that a baby goat jumping around. Yeah, Facebook snooping people. Back in the day, I used to do that shit. But I don't do it anymore at all. I don't think that it's conducive for fucking, first of all, I don't think that type of shit is healthy it's not a healthy muscle to be working out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like watching pornography. Like, I could watch porn, but I don't want to work that muscle out. I don't want to make it so that I am dead to sensory input, that's non-visual. So I don't watch porn. I choose to set myself up for success. And if that means doing things that are not considered normal or are more difficult than, oh, well, there's an easy way right here you could be doing. I don't care. I'd rather do it the hard way, honestly, because I'm going to learn better that way. It's like a spider web. Probably not a good idea to go that fast, sir. Probably a woman driving. Dude, these truck drivers, something has happened in the last, like, year. Truck drivers do not know how to drive trucks anymore. It's been bad since COVID, but in the last year, it's been really, really bad. Like, they don't know how to drive trucks. And I don't understand it. It makes me nervous because they're the ones that are the biggest and the most dangerous on the road. But I'm not sure what's going on, but something's going on. Something isn't right. I am making a button. And then I made a button earlier. Another kind of button. Yeah, it is very cold and rainy. It hadn't rained here in a few days. Putting my butt. Oh, God. Damn it, money. God damn it. Hi, good morning. Thank you. Yeah. No, Orly, stay. Okay. Go on, get up on the bed. Yay! So where are my sponges? I know I ordered sponges. They haven't come. Vacuum bags for my vacuum. Okay, my period pad is like sliding down my leg. Damn, my butt is numb. Sir, I'm gonna have to request that you don't do that. There we go. Well, you learned a good lesson there in how not to start a new thread. Because you can definitely see what I did there. There's no videos showing you how exactly is the best method for adding more string when you run out, going thread on, but So my next one, I'll figure that out. Freaking YouTube blows, man, that you cannot listen to any music or any freaking anything. Every other live streaming app you can listen to music on. Like, I don't understand why this one is so different. I mean, it's obvious that I'm not, you know, making money from that. I'm making money doing what I'm doing because people are watching my videos, and it's just sound in the background. Like, seriously? Can't even listen to my book. I want to listen to my book. Can't listen to my book. I want to listen to songs. I want to sing along. I just don't have enough space on my phone to record my lives on Bigo. So if I had enough storage space, or like, you know, somehow could record each one, I would switch over there and be there right now. But because I cannot do that, I'd rather be here so that I can document this later, what I'm doing. Document it for later. I need like a protractor or whatever it's called, a compass, so that I can make these circles and stuff perfect. Because they need to be really, really, really perfect. I did a good job. I did as fucking damn good as I could without any measuring, just eyeballing it. But once you get to the end here, you can definitely tell if it's not perfect, because there's some longer gaps here than there are here. So the whole circle is slightly over that way a little bit on the scaffolding, and when I go to close it up, it's going to cause bagging in one side of it. I can tell already when it cinches up into a button. It's going to have like a loop where these longer threads are. So hopefully it's not too bad. This is why I'm still trying to use colors that I'm not like super in love with just yet, because I want to like trial and error a few times before I start using the colors that I like, because I only have like a couple, like I only have that pack, that's it. So when it's gone, it's gone. Yep, those loops are going to be big, just like I thought. I have to be really careful how deep I make these little slits, and that's going to be the big one, I think, is making sure that they're not too deep. Yep, so where I accidentally made the grooves too deep, it made this here too big, so it's not round. Because I fucked up. But that's okay. Because I'm learning. And that's all that matters, to me at least. It's a little button. So that problem right there, I know what happened and how to fix it. But that is fucking adorable and cute. And could you maybe even like a little smaller, but like a fucking a lot smaller, so it doesn't look like a clown outfit. But man, these are cool. Also, you can make them into what are they called? Jellyfish. I can make a bunch of jellyfish out of these. I don't know. I don't really care what to do with them. I just want to make them. I don't really care about what happens to the afterwards. Hey, Mother of the Storm. The book that I'm listening to right now is You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I'll go right through it. I need like hoops or something. I thought I had more of those plastic circles. The fuck? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do this on this one because it's the kind that does the thing though, Heather. Maybe if you like cover it in fabric first, but I don't know about that. I don't think these are gonna work for what I need them for. Oh. Is it welded shut? Oh. I might want to save that one. Is this a solid ring? No, it's a fucking earring! God damn it! Ooh. I'm gonna be able to do something cool with that one. Are you kidding me, Meow? I'm gonna make a belt buckle thing? That'd be cute. This thing's cool. And then there's this one too. It's like got the belt buckle stuff on it. Isn't that pretty? A couple of these from somewhere, don't know what. It's all just rope. Ooh, it'd be cool if you do that with some hemp rope. There's these beads that are like, it looks like snake. I could have so worn. Oh, there's also these cool beads that like are they look like little pine cones. And then little ones that are like, they look like the paper beads that you make out of pieces of paper and glue. Man. I need to go buy stuff. Kind of stuck now. Will I find a ring that it will work? I guess I could cut this off and do it again. This isn't like my actual sewing kit that I thought it was. This just has like some stuff in it. I don't know. Looks like some stuff is missing. Dang, if I could make it that small, it would be cool. Tiniest little pearls. Man. Motherfucking needles in here, but oops. So this is what I was wanting to, I want to make this really bad, like another one. I want to make it better colors. I was gonna make one in all pink, hot pink. I need like circles, sturdy circles. I wonder if I could get like a twig or something. I looked for rings at the store yesterday and couldn't find the ones that I wanted. So they're just a little bit too small. I have some that I was thinking about using, but because it's like string wrapping around it and the way I gotta do it, it'll just pop off the metal, like boing. My eyes are getting drowsy. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Play some City for a little while and take a nap. I want the rings. I'm gonna go on a hunt and look for something that I can add, that I can make it. If I figure something out, I'll be back, but like, all I need is, you know, the hard outer area, or even a piece of metal that I could like wind into a loop and then hide the end. I should just get some kind of like, no, because I don't want them to bend up really bad. I don't know. All right. Yeah, heavy nap vibe. Yeah. I'm gonna go do that. I'm getting sleepy. And I want to listen to something. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I love you. Look at my babies. See, look at, they agree. Nap time. See y'all's later.